Hey beauties! So today I'm going to be doing like a talk sit through video. Okay, so I have been doing a lot of research about this topic. Basically, if you're not sure what happened, a few weeks ago I was scrolling through Instagram and I saw this beautiful picture of Khloe Kardashian just through Instagram. It was like a fan page, or like it was like hair goals or something like that, and it had her picture on it. I was like, oh my god, that's the cutest hairstyle ever. I screenshot it, sent it to my hairdresser, said, can you do this? And she said, yeah, of course. And so I went in there, had it done, and when she was doing it, she's like, I haven't done cornrows since in school, like hair school. I'm like, oh, these are cornrows, that's so cool. And I didn't think anything of it because I like the hair and there should be no problem with me having a hairstyle no matter what it is. So I thought at the time. So I got it, loved it, showed you guys on YouTube, and I was like, oh my god, I love this hair, it's so cute, it's adorable. And a lot of you were like, yes, that's the most amazing hairstyle, like so many comments about it. And then when I posted it to Instagram, there was a few pictures and lots of you guys were loving it. And then I posted like the fourth pic of it. Ish. I'm just like saying. And I never saw anything negative about it until that picture. And I was scrolling on that picture and there was like a ton of like people arguing. Basically, people were saying that I was racist for having cornrows in my hair. And that got to me because I'm somebody who's not racist. I have friends and family who are of all races, who are obviously like married into the family, but who I consider my family. There are also people who have been adopted into our family who are different races as well. I had a time in my life where I was racist. I was improperly using a word. It's not like I hated a race, not at all. I've never hated a race. I love everyone. I think every race, sex, everyone is beautiful on the outside. It's what the inside that matters. I explain more of that in this vlog right here if you want to click right here. The link is also down below. And I was also 14 when I'm telling you guys this story, and I just made some wrong decisions and I wasn't educated on it. And this is similar situation. If you're not educated on something, you may cause a storm or crazy backlash on even something as simple as a hairstyle. Honestly, I never thought that I would have to research putting a hairstyle in my hair that it would cause this much backlash, because I had no bad intentions whatsoever. So that is why I'm here today. I'm just here to help you guys in maybe if you're considering this hairstyle. Also because I do have a large audience. Some people like to do, you know, like if I have this hair, some people will be like, yes, I want it too because she had it. So I just wanted to tell you guys kind of like the repercussions of this. So I made a vlog responding to the Instagram picture and people calling me racist for having braids in my hair, and I was like, really? Racist for like saying something or actions or doing something, not for having braids in your hair. That's the same vlog that's down below. Then I started getting different comments that, you know, like one of them was mean, all the rest of them were quite nice. And then one of my really good friends inboxed me on Twitter, who my really good friends on the internet, who I love her so much. She inboxed me and told me, actually, no, it's not about you being racist. We know you're not racist. It's about cultural appropriation. And then I heard those two words. I've heard cultural before and I've heard appropriation before, but I've never heard them together. Like, I didn't know what that was. Another person, you know, tweet me and say, no, you're not being racist. It's cultural appropriation. And it said, when black people wear the hairstyle, we're denied jobs, fired, insulted, or harassed. That doesn't happen to non-blacks when they wear that hairstyle. And that girl was African American. She's like, you're so sweet, I love you, but it is cultural appropriation, just letting you know. And I'm like, what the heck is that? So then I start Googling it, and basically I'll read you guys the definition. Cultural appropriation is the adoption or use of elements by one culture by members of a different culture. So cornrows are culturally for African American people. And because I am white, putting cornrows in my hair, that's me taking somebody else's culture and thinking it's cool to wear. Basically, in a nutshell, that's what that means. Now, when I first heard that, I'm like, what's wrong with that? I think cornrows are beautiful. I think African Americans are beautiful. I think their culture is amazing. I think that hair is beautiful, so what's wrong with me just because of my skin color? It's wrong. I love the hair. And that's what I said to my really good friend, and she told me exactly why. I hope she doesn't mind me reading what she sent me, but I will ask her beforehand, and if it's alright, then I'll include this in the video. To you, cornrows may just be a hairstyle, but they're not just a hairstyle to black people. Cultural appropriation, is a real thing. It's rude and disrespectful to have your hair in cornrows and that be called beautiful, while black people constantly have racial slurs thrown at them for wearing hair like that. Also, the Kardashian/Jenner sisters are posters for cultural appropriation. Kylie Jenner having henna and cornrows, it's all disrespect and you don't understand it. And it's true, because I didn't. I was like, what is wrong with me wearing braids? Like, I've worn, to get this hair today, I wore braids straight down my hair. So I'm like, what's wrong with me wearing braids? And it's not anything to do with me just wearing braids. It's the way the braids are formed in the head, because it's their culture. Black people face constant racism over their cornrows. They can't get jobs, etc. And she said to me, it's bad because white people are praised for their cornrows like I was. I had flooded amounts of comments and there was no negative when I first posted the pictures. It was all like, they're beautiful, it's amazing. So I get that. And then she said, while black people get called ghetto and called the N-word for having the hairstyle, that's why it's bad. And I never knew any of that beforehand. I obviously know that there is racism in the world. I'm not staring a blind eye into that. What I didn't know was all of that, like wearing a simple hairstyle can cause this much backlash. So I started my own Google search. I typed in white people wearing cornrows and I got so many Google searches like why it's wrong, like white people shouldn't wear that. And I was like, I feel like this is a little racist. Like it's a hairstyle that I think is beautiful and I'm doing it to like kind of praise the hairstyle. But I get both arguments, and I did want to say that overall I am very, very sorry if I disrespected anybody's culture, hurt anybody's feelings, or anything of that nature by wearing the cornrows in my hair. I honestly swear to God did not know all of this when I got the hairstyle. I literally was scrolling through Instagram. I was like, oh, that's beautiful, want it, getting it. That's all that happened. I never even thought that I should research it, so I do apologize. And also, when I made the vlog, I wasn't informed at that vlog, so to speak. So even though my opinions still stand with wearing braids, I'm gonna always wear braids, but I said in the vlog something along the lines of, I will have the hairstyle again. That was before I knew all of this. So I will say right now that I will not have cornrows in my hair. I will have braids. I love my braids. I personally will never disrespect anybody of a different culture for having cornrows in their hair. I think it's stunning and beautiful and they should be praised for it and not shamed upon. I know there were a ton of different like backlash on this and it's a very controversial topic, but regardless, I am sorry if I did offend anybody because I was unaware and I guess uneducated on this. And I do have a large YouTube channel, so my goal is to educate others. If you had no idea what this is and if you're like, oh my god, I love cornrows, I'm gonna go get them. My cousins, when we were little, I was about 10 or 11 years old, they went to Jamaica, I didn't, and when they came back their hair was all cornrowed all over their head, like, and they were the same age as me and their hair was stunning and I was like, oh my god, that is amazing. So I told my mom I wanted it, so my mom just like braided my hair down, like she didn't know how to do cornrows, so it was just like braided down. So then I went on a hunt of my favorite celebrities, if they've worn cornrows or not, and so many of them have. Demi Lovato, like almost all the Kardashians that I've seen, Jenner's, Avril Lavigne, Paris Hilton, Christina Aguilera, Carmen Electra, Hilary Duff, Justin Bieber, Selena Gomez, Kristen Stewart, Gwen Stefani, like the list just goes on. And I feel like when celebrities do something, a lot of people can take that and say, oh, I want to do it too because my favorite celebrity did it. And I just want you guys to know what goes into it from just a simple hairstyle. I never thought in a million years that I would have to research a hairstyle to see if it was like kind of okay to wear. And I will never wear it again. I will wear braids again, but I will never put cornrows in my hair again. I love the hairstyle. I still think it's very beautiful, and I do apologize if I offended anybody once again. So I hope this helped you guys and to know like kind of why it's wrong. I know a lot of people will say, no, it's not wrong, and so many people will say, yes, it is wrong. So that's why I was so kind of taken back in that moment and that vlog. And I don't regret the vlog. I'm never going to take that down, but I just wanted to say now what I've learned after that vlog and not get it again. I won't. So I just want to say be kind to everybody. You don't know what is actually going to hurt somebody. For something as simple as me wearing that hair, and if it, you know, hurts somebody's feelings, like, oh, cool, my cousin couldn't get a job because he or she had cornrows in his or her hair and they are African American, and you just have them in your hair and you're like, oh, it's so cute, like, oh my god, it's so adorable. Like, that could hurt somebody's feelings, and I definitely don't want that to happen. And it's real life. That actually is what happens in the world. It is a serious topic, and everybody's entitled to their own opinions. I just kind of wanted to share mine, and hope you guys took something or learned something from that. Regardless, we all, every race, can be happy and positive and grow and know when people are being kind of like ill and when they have ill intentions, and in no way was I trying to be disrespectful. If I was disrespectful, I am sorry and I apologize, and to learn from that is to not do it again. So I won't do that again, and to come on here and like say I'm sorry and I didn't mean to hurt anybody, and to try to help. That's what my mission is here today. So let's just smile, and I bet there's a war underneath there because everyone's gonna have their opinions, which is completely acceptable. Just, you guys, please just like, if you have your opinions, go ahead, have your opinions, but don't try to bring someone down for your opinion or their opinion. So I'm gonna leave you guys with that. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will talk to you guys all tomorrow. Bye, cuties!